Yes, people, what's going on? So I am here inside the Aviva Stadium where Manchester United have drawn 1-1 with Athletic Bilbao. Gary Pellistri's goal giving Manchester United a late equaliser. Good finish from him and a good header from Harry Maguire to set him up as well. Today we saw a team which was the second string. Yes, we saw Maguire, Lindelof and those kind of players, Alvaro Fernandez, who I think was absolutely excellent. Christian Eriksen played as well in that midfield area. But the team that we saw yesterday against Lens at Old Trafford is probably the team, or close to the team, that we'll see against Wolves in that first Premier League game. So this was just a run out for some of those second string players and some of those players on the fringes at Manchester United, and it was probably a very good run out for them, to be totally honest with you. Some of them get 90 minutes in their legs. I thought the performance from Jadon Sancho in the first half was particularly good as well, which is weird because when you go online during a game sometimes, which probably isn't the best idea, Jadon Sancho's there getting a hammering, and I think some people thought we were signing a Marcus Rashford type player who's just going to stretch his legs and run at defences and, you know, use a bags full of pace. That's not Jadon Sancho. He's more technical. He's more, you know, he likes to pass, he likes to move, he likes to roll the ball under his feet and you know, use little bits of skill to beat his defenders. And I thought today we got to see bits of that. There were also times where his passing was pretty good inside, those short small passes inside, where you get the diagonals and you get the runners onto them, and you can create chances through that. I think a lot of players need to get on his wavelength a little bit as well, and this kind of sounds like when we're talking about Paul Pogba and unlocking him, but I genuinely believe that we need to get more players around him, and when you get those runners off the ball around him, Jadon Sancho looks a lot better. Harry Maguire today was booed in the first half. Now look, everyone knows my opinion on Harry Maguire. I don't think he should be a Manchester United player. I thought it was the correct decision to take the armband off him, but I would never boo that guy, because while he puts on the Manchester United shirt, he's representing the club, and it's not like he goes out there trying to make mistakes. He's just simply not good enough for the style that we want to play. But in the second half, after he got those boos, after he made the mistake which led to the Athletic Bilbao goal, I thought Harry Maguire improved. Some of his crossfield passing was excellent, and he got the assist for Gary Pellistri's goal as well. So all in all, I think his second half performance was good. His first half performance not so good, but the boos I think are just uncalled for, man. It's ridiculous. You shouldn't boo your own players, in my opinion, and I thought that was the wrong thing to do here today. We saw it in America as well. I think we even saw it last summer in Bangkok and in Australia. It's uncalled for, man. The geezer pulls on a Man United shirt, he goes out there, he tries to do his best. Okay, doesn't always happen, but he doesn't deserve that. And yes, I agree, he should be sold. I agree, he probably shouldn't be at Manchester United, but the facts are he's a Manchester United player, and while he's here, we need to get behind him. Do you know what I mean? Because if he does start the season with us, we might have to rely upon him at some point, and booing players. I think Steve was chatting to Danny Simpson during the game and he goes, is that going to really help? Do you know what I mean? And he's like, no, it's not going to help. Yes, some players will thrive off it and some players will buzz off it, but you don't need your own fans booing you. It's just not on, in my opinion. All in all today, I thought Alvaro Fernandez was impressive, and it'd be nice to see if he could be, is he going to be an alternative to Luke Shaw this season, or are we going to kind of send him out on loan and prep him to be the replacement for Luke Shaw once Luke Shaw's time at left back is up? I don't know, but either way, I think there's something there with Alvaro Fernandez, and whilst alone is probably the best move to give him minutes, while Terrell Malacia is injured, he's possibly got a chance at left back. You know, you've got Aaron Wan-Bissaka and Diogo Dalot at right back. He's probably got a chance to get some minutes at left back if Terrell Malacia isn't available. I also think the qualities that he's showing is, even if Terrell Malacia is available, you should probably give him some minutes. But it's whether you weigh up the fact that, all right, he's going to be on the bench, he's going to be coming in and out of the team. Is it better to just send him out somewhere on loan? We saw that with Preston last season. I think he got their player of the season. He was absolutely incredible for them. He comes back, he's looking good for United. So do you try and find a loan move which is a step above Preston so that he can get more minutes, get ready for when he returns to Manchester United next season? It'll be interesting to see how Erik ten Hag does that. But look, I think yesterday was the important game for United. Today, we got to see Manchester United play here and the second string come out, but nowhere near the team that we'll see against Wolves. I thought Jadon Sancho, as I said, was good, and I think he'll be trying to fight his way into that team to play against Wolves. But he did come off with about 60 minutes to go. He didn't get a 90 minutes under his legs. Donny van der Beek come off with 45 minutes gone. Oh Jesus, he's just put that all over my patter here, Max's. Thank God it was water, otherwise I'd been kicking his arse right now. But yeah, we are here in lovely Dublin. I forgot what I was talking about because he's just spat all over me. But nevertheless, Manchester United, season starts soon and I cannot wait. I can't wait, you know. I know we've lost most of our pre-season games, but who cares about that? Andre Onana makes a mistake. Well, Diogo Dalot made a mistake yesterday. Andre Onana gets chipped. Everyone's panicking. I'm thinking, don't worry, we got it out of our system early. You guys know me. I'm an eternal optimist, and I will always say 21 is coming. But when I say 21 is coming under Erik ten Hag, trust me, I mean it. But this season, it's going to be a big season for Manchester United. When you look at the players that we've signed, you know, Mason Mount, Andre Onana, Rasmus Højlund, hopefully he'll be back soon. He's injured at the minute, which is a bit unfortunate. If we can get them into the team, get them settled, get them bedded into the style of play, and then you can potentially add someone like Amrabat into the squad as well. If Maguire leaves, do you bring in another centre-back? When you look at all those things, I think we're getting closer to a team and a squad that Erik ten Hag wants Manchester United to be. You know, people are talking about the money he's spent and all that, but that money needed to be spent on this team. You look at the squad now, we're in a much better position than we were in last season. You know, we got players fighting for spots, players fighting positions. We were just talking to Tom Heaton in the mix zone there. He was off camera, but Tom Heaton's confident that he'll get, you know, a few more minutes this season as well. We've got competition for places at the moment in this squad. Andre Onana, I think, is a huge personality to be added into the mix. And if Rasmus Højlund can bring that kind of effect up front, who knows where we could go with this team, because we saw what Arsenal did last season. Nobody would have expected them to challenge Manchester City for the league, and I think with Erik ten Hag, you know, if this team clicks, we could be possibly one of those teams that can hopefully challenge. And who knows, if you get to March, April and you're in with a sniff, you never know what could happen. Plus, Man City just won the treble. They're going to have the Club World Cup. They've sold a lot of players. They've let go of some of their squad. Will complacency, will inconsistency creep in with them? Hopefully that will happen. We saw today, I know it doesn't mean much really, but they're losing the Community Shield against Arsenal. Something could happen, but yeah, I'm excited for this new season, man. I can't wait for it at all. Bit disappointed for some of the Irish lot here today. They would have bought tickets expecting a much stronger team, but you got to see the only Premier League winning player in this team playing today. Johnny Evans was back, and it's always a pleasure to watch Johnny Evans pull on that Manchester United shirt. And all in all, I thought it was a good day out here. Topped off with Gary Pilistri's equalising goal towards the end from a Harry Maguire assist. Ander Herrera was here as well today, so another little lovely bonus for us. Look, I'll be doing this week, I'll be doing my predictions for the new season. I'll be doing all that kind of stuff. I'll be back with the boys on the club as well, and plenty of stuff coming up on Stretford Paddock. But this is me today from the Aviva. I think yesterday was the more important game. We saw Manchester United play with a little bit of verve, a little bit of pace, a little bit of aggression yesterday in that second half to, you know, kind of see us over the line and get the result against London. I was impressed with that performance yesterday, and that performance yesterday leaves me very confident for that game against Wolves. And we're playing a Wolves side as well without Neves and some of them players that have annoyed us over the years, so fingers crossed it'll be a little bit more comfortable against them. But all in all today and in Dublin, it has been an absolutely amazing weekend. I didn't go to the game yesterday. I've been spending my time here in Dublin. I wonder what tonight will bring, but yeah, I've got an early flight, so can't be too many Guinness for me. Make sure you're keeping it locked. Go and subscribe to Stretford Paddock as well. I also played for Paddock FC yesterday. Sublime performance, if I do say so myself, in the 5 minutes I was on. So go and check that out when it's uploaded later on in this week. Go check his channel out as well. Where is he? Where's he gone? He was there somewhere. There he is. Go check his shit out as well. And we'll see you soon.